Oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. You had a wet dream. Look at your sheets, they ain't so clean. All right, that's the best freestyle that you're ever going to get out of me. Don't worry, I won't be rapping this video, but I will be sharing with you 9 ways that you can stop wet dreams permanently. Hi, my name is Nakula Das, and I help men master their S3X energy so that you could become a powerhouse both in and outside the bedroom and unleash your God-given talents and gifts and become that leader that God designed you to be. Wet dreams are haunting bed sheets all around the world, and actually, I'm making a bit light of it on purpose because that's the first thing I want to share with you is stop being so concerned. The reason I did this video, and I've done some other videos on wet dreams, but I wanted to do this video because of how many men are reaching out to me saying, I'm having a wet dream or I'm having a nightfall. Did I relapse on semen retention? Is this bad? Am I losing energy? What's going on? And it's embarrassing and there's all kinds of negative feelings around it. And I just want you to know that you shouldn't be that concerned with wet dreams. Wet dreams are quite normal for many, many men. Wet dreams are saying you are alive, that you are a biological creature, and that you have an S3X response, and it's stimulated. So congratulations, you're having wet dreams. What's more of a problem with wet dreams is your response to it or your mindset around it. Do you go down this spiral of despise and shame and guilt and feeling like a failure? Wet dreams do have a hormonal impact on you, and there is some energy loss. But no, if you're practicing NoFap and semen retention, it is not a failure because you didn't consciously do it. It's different if you were going to go click on the hub or you were going to go wank one out. That is a failure. That is a relapse in your NoFap semen retention journey. A wet dream is often a byproduct of your semen retention journey, and the beauty is you can retrain your body and your brain. I've helped many men reduce and eliminate wet dreams. Here's the first thing that you want to do to eliminate wet dreams. Keep your body cool. One of the ways that your body gets rid of heat as a man is to have a wet dream. Because S3X energy is fire energy or passion energy, it's the element of fire. You are going to heat your body up when you're practicing NoFap and semen retention. I remember when I first started practicing, I was literally sweating at night. I would get so hot because I would be so stimulated from my initial NoFap and semen retention practice. So keep your body cool. Sleep with the temperature just a little bit down. If you've got a big, warm, comfy blanket, maybe use a sheet, and also lie on your side and wear loose pants or boxers so that way air can get in there and you're also not stimulating yourself unconsciously just by the rubbing of the bed sheets or the rubbing of your underwear. Number 2 is no tech or stimulating images, and I'm not just talking about adult content. I'm talking about, just overall tech. Being on social media and scrolling through stuff right before bed is going to put you in your head. Look how many people live in their head, always thinking like this and all over the place in their head. One of the main reasons that is because of how much time is spent on technology. When you're spending time on technology, whether it's Netflix, video games, scrolling on social media, you are stimulating your dopamine response. So therefore, you are overstimulating your mind. And because your mind is so stimulated, when you try to go to bed, your mind is going to be going. This is why so many people have a problem going to sleep at night. It's not that you actually have a problem going to sleep at night. It's just that your activities throughout the day, especially before bed, were stimulating. So as the moon is rising and the sun is going down and the world is going into darkness in your part of the world, you also should be going into darkness. You should also be winding down. But what's happened is most people are starting to wind up. They're doing a lot of stimulating things right before bed and then wonder why they can't get to sleep. So no tech or screens 60 minutes before bed. Learn to read a book. That's what I do. If you need something, learn to listen to a nice audio, something that's just going to bring you out of your head and go back into your body. And you'll notice that your body is naturally wanting to go to sleep because your body's hormones are responding to the rise of the sun and the moon. No heavy meals at night, especially 2 hours before you go to bed. Wet dreams are often caused by too much pressure on the lower abdomen and obviously on your genitals. So therefore, don't fill up your stomach with a bunch of heavy foods and then go to bed. Stop eating and stop consuming food or drink, so water or anything, 2 hours before bed, and you'll eliminate your wet dreams. At least they'll help. Number 4 is stretch a little bit before bed as well. If you're like me, you've got tight hamstrings, tight groins, tight buttocks. You want to first of all, strengthen your pelvic floor is something that I teach in the alchemy practices, and you want to stretch that area out. Sometimes wet dreams are simply caused by too much tension in your legs, in your buttocks, in your groins. Stretch a little bit. Let your body be loose so when you go to bed, your body's not trying to get rid of the tension. Number 5 is alchemy. So my Become a S3X Alchemist program and training is a combination of breath work, which regulates the nervous system. Your ejaculation is a response to your sympathetic nervous system. The more you learn to live in a parasympathetic state, a more meditative state, calm state, you'll have less wet dreams. So using a combination of breath work, meditation, qigong, and muscle control, strengthening your pelvic floor, strengthening your penis, your erections, strengthening your abdomen is all going to give you more strength. It's going to hold everything in place and have less wet dreams. Number 6 is S3X transmutation. So along with the alchemy practices is learning to use up your energy and your S3X drive. I'm a horny dude, probably just like you. We're men, we're alive, and we're looking to procreate. It's our biological response. There's nothing wrong with it. The beauty is when we can learn to focus that same drive to go get S3X, and we can focus it into our business and into our goals and into our health and into our workouts and into higher purposes than simply physical pleasure, then you're using that energy up. And through the alchemy practices, I literally show you how to bring that energy up, distribute it through your body so you're full of vibrancy, health, and attractive S3X energy. So learn to use your S3X energy in a conscious way, and you'll notice that the wet dreams begin to reduce and eventually get eliminated. Number 7 is if you are still wanking it, basically you're still masturbating. First of all, you want to move eventually beyond masturbation, but at the beginning stages, learn to self-please without ejaculation and learn to have non-ejaculatory S3X. That's what I do. What this does is it retrains your brain and your body to think of S3X as not something that just is a way to get off. It's got a goal. The goal is to get off. The goal is to ejaculate. That's how most guys relate to S3X. And that's largely due to pornography, because pornography really gives a kind of a very one-dimensional view of S3X. So learn to self-pleasure without ejaculation, and you're literally training your body not to ejaculate and not to need that physical response. Learn to have non-ejaculatory orgasms through the alchemy training, and you will literally learn to satisfy those urges without ever losing the energy. And of course, if you haven't taken the free transmutation guide, the link is in the description below. There's also my calendar, so you can get on my calendar, schedule some time with me. I would love to show you more of these practices and these trainings and the process so you can see how it can be used to not only eliminate wet dreams, but also to master your S3X energy, both in and outside the bedroom. Number 8, no porn. It's as simple as that. Cut it out. Get it out of your life. You don't need it. There's tons of hormonal damage that's done when watching pornography. It is the equivalent to doing any other type of drug. We already have so much stimulants in this world. We have so many ways to please ourselves. Pornography is one of the worst things that you can do. It also trains your body to live in a heightened state of agitation. So therefore, the likelihood that you're going to have a wet dream increases while watching porn. And number 9, visionary leader. Have a purpose, have a vision for your life. In my Powerhouse Man leadership development training, the men that work with me inside in that capacity, that's one-to-one coaching with me, you learn to create a strong vision for your life, how to implement it, how to use the alchemy practices and your S3X energy and pour it into your goals and dreams. When you are a man on purpose, when you have a vision, when you have goals that you're actively working towards, you will notice that you are not so distracted by S3X and little bit of pleasures. In fact, you'll notice that your energy and your mind is focused on getting the goals that you're after and not on all the different ways this world can distract you. I hope this video helped. Leave questions, leave comments below. That way I can do more videos for you if there's something that I didn't touch upon, or if you have a question around wet dreams or around S3X energy, please leave it in the comments below. Again, I invite you to go book some time on my schedule if you're serious about taking your S3X practice and learning to master yourself in new ways. You've got the free guide also as a way to get started. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Never miss a video. I'll see you on the next video. Hell, I might even have another freestyle for you. We'll see.